In a twist of courtroom drama, Chief Judge Justice John Tsoho has turned down Nnamdi Kanu's request to have his terrorism trial reassigned to a different judge. Stay tuned as we dive into the top stories shaping the world today. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are top 10 stories countdown today. At number 10, an oil tanker, Anika, burst into flames off the Baltic Sea coast of northern Germany early Friday, but all 7 crew members were safely rescued. Firefighting ships and helicopters were deployed to tackle the blaze, while the 73-meter-long tanker carrying 640 tons of oil remained anchored and connected to a tugboat. As of reporting time, the authorities were racing to contain the fire and prevent an environmental disaster. Let's hope they keep this fiery situation under control. At number 9, France Football, the organizers of Ballon d'Or Awards, have changed the game for this year's Ballon d'Or. There will be no more pre-event interviews for the winner. With over 2 weeks left before the ceremony takes place on October 28, Real Madrid's Vinicius Jr. is the hot favorite, with whispers he might beat out stars like Kylian Mbappe and Jude Bellingham. Instead of knowing beforehand, the winner will only find out when the envelope is cracked open on the night of October 28th. It's bound to add extra suspense, but let's hope it doesn't throw the players off their game. At number 8, in a move raising eyebrows, Cameroon has banned any media discussion about 91-year-old President Paul Biya's health, declaring it a matter of national security. This comes after Biya's prolonged absence sparked rumors, despite government reassurances that he's in good health. The Interior Minister has ordered strict monitoring of media and social networks, threatening offenders with legal action. Critics say it states censorship, with one journalist pointing out how freely global leaders' health is debated elsewhere. Is Cameroon hiding something? At number 7, Janne Andersson, former head coach of Sweden, has revealed why he passed on the chance to manage Nigeria's Super Eagles. Despite being the top candidate for the role, Andersson said Nigeria's offer didn't feel 100% right, making him hesitant to commit. He praised Nigeria's persistence, but emphasized that a coaching gig has to align perfectly with his expectations. Looks like Andersson is holding out for the ideal opportunity. Who can blame him for being picky? At number 6, Nigerian traditional medicine practitioners are stepping up their game, aiming for global recognition through a fresh partnership with the United Nations Astro Africa. The Nigerian traditional medical practitioners, a group of faith healers, traditional birth attendants, and more, signed an MOU to gain access to international platforms and certifications. The national president, Dr. Shaba Mekudi, highlighted their plan to create a digital database for practitioners, making their knowledge available worldwide. With this leap, it's about time the world acknowledges the deep roots of African medicine. At number 5, Jigawa State, in collaboration with UNICEF, has launched the State Safe School Coordination Committee to boost security and protect students. Usman Mohammed, Special Advisor on Security, revealed the committee will work with security agencies and set up emergency hotlines to address issues like violence and abuse. With education under attack in parts of Nigeria, especially the northeast, UNICEF's Muntaka Mukhtar highlighted the pressing need, noting over 910 schools have been destroyed. At number 4, the Coalition of Anti-Corruption Civil Society Organizations has urged the EFCC and ICPC to investigate alleged financial misappropriation within the Ministry of Niger Delta Development. The coalition, backed by damning documents, claims millions meant for development projects were diverted or spent on paper-only initiatives. They've demanded answers but received none, prompting plans for a formal petition to the National Assembly and peaceful protests. With all eyes on the ministry, it's time for some accountability, no more dodging the tough questions. At number 3, the Federal High Court in Abuja has dismissed Binance executive Tigran Gambaryan's fresh bail plea, calling it an abuse of court process. Justice Emeka Nwite wasn't having it, pointing out that Gambaryan was still appealing his earlier bail denial. So why file again? The court also noted that the Nigerian Correctional Service could handle his health issues, even ordering a hospital checkup for a few days. At number 2, as Senator Monday Okpebholo's swearing in as Edo State Governor approaches on November 12th, the Edo Muslim for Equity and Good Governance has called for Muslim representation in top government roles. They demand that Muslims, who make up 40% of the population, be given the positions of secretary to the state government and chief of staff. The group argues that despite their crucial role in the election, past administrations have overlooked Muslim inclusion in key positions. With both the governor-elect and deputy governor being Christians, the group believes it's only fair to balance the power. Finally, at number 1, Chief Judge Justice John Tsoho has turned down Nnamdi Kanu's request to have his terrorism trial reassigned to a different judge. Kanu expressed doubts about the impartiality of Justice Binta Nyako, who has been on the case since its inception in 2015. But Tsoho decided she was the best fit to finally wrap things up. He made it clear that if Kanu wants to pursue his recusal again, he needs to submit a formal motion and show up for a hearing. It's a high-stakes game, and as the legal saga drags on, one has to wonder, how much longer can this trial keep going without real resolution? That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.